Hey, всем привет, дорогие друзья, вы на канале Play, и мы продолжаем играть в игру Hogwarts Наследие. Это, по-моему, уже 14-я серия Хогвартса. Значит, смотрите, решил все-таки, наверное, Хогвартс записывать по часу, хотя бы. Потому что по 45 минут мы успеваем сделать только сколько? Одно-два задания, все. Надо постараться, типа, побольше заданий выполнить. Так, у нас сейчас астрономическое крыло, и куда нам надо? Там вроде показано 2 задания, но сейчас мы сегодня посмотрим, какие, в принципе, задания там есть. Надо просто, я говорю, по 45 минут на Хогвартс, мне кажется, это мало. Я, конечно, добавил всего 15 минут, но слушай, за 15 минут можно пройти как раз еще один уровень. Потому что, я говорю, мы так будем тогда растягивать и вообще Хогвартс на серии просто 300. Поэтому, чтобы так не растягивать, мы просто, я просто решил... Да, тут 2 задания, оказывается. Я просто решил записывать чуть подольше серии. Вот, дай бог, сократится промежуток. Ну, то есть серийность сократится. Не будет уже 50 серий, а будет уже там серии 30. То есть уже будет хорошо. Уже будет отлично. Поговорите с Диеком. Кто такой Диек? Где он? Это домашний эльф, который нам помогает. Типа в тайной комнате. Окей, так, а зачем нам с ним разговаривать? Просто к слову, что нужно?
Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork.
Это случайно не сумка у профессора Уизли, нет? Похоже на нее, такую же.
Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts.
Перевозить магические существа. Это знаете, как в фантастические твари, где они обитают, у Ньюта Саламандра этого был такой же, получается, кейсик, в который он мог, типа, залазить, и там, типа, животные всякие различные. Во всей видимости, это такая же ситуация здесь с этой сумкой, я думаю. Просто это единственное, что я могу сказать. Хвать мешок это называется. Но у него, по-моему, был, типа, не то, что у него мешок, у него, типа, как кейсика какого-то, у него прям кейс был полноценный. Ну, я понял, окей, так. Не, поехали. Обучимся. Может, потом, в случае чего, можно будет, типа, захватывать там каких-нибудь существ. Это будет неплохо. Хотя зачем нам в целом, в принципе, существовать? Типа, только просто как домашние животные. Хотя, если вы, типа, гиппогриф, я бы не сказал, что это прям сильно такое домашнее животное. Типа, его, в принципе, и в бою можно использовать. Типа, на нем бы там кататься. Можно прям, я говорю, реально бою использовать. Ты, типа, пока отвлекаешь этого какого-нибудь мага, гиппогриф сзади раз, ему просто в спинягу клювом. Так, спустил во благо. Я вижу прыгающих этих, это которые с пары у нас по животнологии, или как это правильно? Пушишка. Это, короче, похоже просто на такого круглого кота и все. Может быть, это и есть круглый кот, я не знаю. Как вариант. Так, разблокировал новый элемент. Так, хвать мешок используется, чтобы спасать волшебных тварей. Нажмите Т, а затем наведите курсор на хвать мешок. Вы держите левую кнопку мыши и перетащите его на комплекс заклинаний. Давай сюда. Так. Типа вот так это работает, окей. Пушишка. Тварь спасена. От чего она... Так, они катаются. Они крутятся, они катаются. Ну и в общем, ты знаешь, что они с ним делают, так туда-сюда. Ну, мне же не постоянно их надо будет всех ловить. Правильно. Кто такой болтушайка? Я вижу какое-то сзади меня
Some
летающее
to the
существо.
west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Я говорю, у них возле Хогвартса... А серьезно, ты меня не переместишь? Мне типа туда пешочком самому надо бежать? А есть ли ближайшие перемещения туда? Я понял, самое ближайшее, что вот это мост. Хорошо, хорошо, хорошо. Давайте здесь тогда переместимся. Я говорю, у них просто под Хогвартсом столько всякой фигни происходит в плане плохой. Не то, что хорошей, в плане плохой. Прям очень сильно плохой фигни происходит под Хогвартсом. И это вообще, это типа всем плевать на это. У них браконьеры, там прям животных прям перед носом там тащат, воруют. У них убивают школьников, студентов их школы. И, я не знаю, убивают жителей Хогсмита, там, дай бог. На Хогсмит направляют троллей. Там еще что-то кучу делать всякой фигни. И, понимаете, и всем плевать на это. То есть, типа, как так? Типа, если у вас такая фигня происходит, я говорю, вы как минимум должны будете обратиться, типа, куда-нибудь. Типа, вот, парни, это что-то как-то неправильно. Как-то неправильно, и надо это... Я здесь не поднимусь, наверное, да? Я по ним не поднимусь, окей, ладно. И надо, типа, что-то как-то эту проблему какую-то решать, поскольку, типа, ну... Как так? У нас браконьеры под носом, которые еще убивают и школьников, и всех подряд там убивают, типа, ну, что за дела? Но опять же говорю, за всем вообще на это плевать, и никто не чешется насчет этого. Здесь вот 4 стоит, это что? Это что? Охотник, смотрите, охотник браконьеров. Допустим. Я говорю, здесь какой-то вообще бред. Вот, пожалуйста, они здесь были вчетвером, Карл, они вчетвером здесь были, и никто вообще носом не повел, что здесь есть люди. Здесь 4 браконьеров, которые тащат просто животных. Причем они, понимаешь, вот здесь вот уже вот дорога, вот она, и здесь ходят школьники вон. А я так и понимаю, там дальше Хогсмит где-то, да, будет, или где он там, да, вроде где-то там. И типа вот он Хогвартс, его прямо отсюда видно. И типа просто у них реально под носом это все происходит. Я, конечно, понимаю, что они не могут там, типа, почувствовать все это. Что такое? Я, конечно, понимаю, что они не могут все это почувствовать, но все равно, тем не менее. Почему ты меня не переместил, ё-моё? Переместил бы меня, было бы быстрее.
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area.
Да, я их убил,
Perhaps we should
всё
work
нормально.
quickly. The jobberknolls are just here in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
Так, он говорит, Левиоса хорошо действует на них в целом. То есть, типа, можно захватить... А, я понял, тут это летающие эти, типа, какие-то существа. Типа попугаи какие-то?
Levioso!
Какие-то попугаи, типа? Ну, допустим.
There, there. I'm not going to hurt you.
Так, теперь надо поговорить, сказать,
I
чтобы
rescued a
поймали его.
jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath.
Стадо
Deke will see you
лунки, да.
there.
Окей, он сейчас опять трансгрессирует. Почему, типа, он же может нас переместить? То есть, типа, если я бы его сейчас просто схватил бы за руку, типа, там, или, не знаю, просто, типа, дотронулся, мы бы вместе переместились. А так мне бежать еще, типа, 100 метров дополнительных. Я же маг, я не должен, типа, какие-то особо физических нагрузок-то прилагать. Я все должен с помощью магии делать. Ну, кстати, здесь перемещение есть. Надо ее сразу активировать. Подожди.
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but
Ну, допустим.
only under the light of the moon. So, Unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
И что мне предлагают сделать? Типа опять подождать ночь? Где? Чего? F, чтобы использовать... Что? Вы можете ускорить время, открыв карту и нажав F. Да, я так понимаю? Да, подождать некоторое время, окей. Но он, конечно, опять поспит на земле. О, парни, привет.
Levioso.
Окей, так, поймали одного.
I'll look after you.
Лунтеленок. Интересное название у
It's a bit
существ.
trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
Another beast, safe and sound.
В
Shame we
безопасности.
didn't see
Он
the moon calves
жил
dancing.
со своей
It's a
семьей
marvelous sight.
на опушке леса, и тут просто пришел какой-то чел и забрал его.
You'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
Типа нормально просто, типа эти существа, животные жили со своими семьями, там, допустим. И тут просто чувак какой-то пришел, реально их просто такой, раз такой забрал, такой, не беспокойся, я о тебе позабочусь. Поверь мне так плевать, что ты там хочешь обо мне позаботиться, поскольку, типа, я был с семьей, и ты просто взял меня, украл, нагло. На самом деле здесь тоже как-то неправильно, мне кажется, ситуация работает.
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready. Look at this! It's amazing!
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home. Oh! Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
Deke thinks you are doing good work here.
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom.
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now. That came out nicely. I should show Deke. I use the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Thank you for your help, Deke. Revelio. Seems a pleasant enough little place. Fine now, demi-guys. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare yew-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
What are we looking for today? Nice doing business with you. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Revelio. I can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm. Wonder who lives here.
I prefer the latter.
What are you up to now?
I hope Rookwood knows what...
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot
Hello,
livelier.
Hamora.
With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey!
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Revelio.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves any time soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of this.
Levioso!
The wizards will have no choice but to submit to us.
Over here!
Huh?
No!
Incendio!
No!
I feel as though you're not even close to a spit. I'm gonna avenge your death.
You've made your last mistake. One less human to worry about.
Levioso!
Hit it!
Akio!
You call that spell casting? Good. But I'm better. Let me down! At once! I won't rest. No!
Incendio! Confringo! Levioso!
I won't rest. How nice of you to stop by. No!
Confringo!
I won't rest.
Confringo! I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
Revelio.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian! I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Revelio.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor. Hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Why bother blocking a stair?
Revelio. There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about.
Revelio.
Tells me they're after something bigger.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Incendio! You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Revelio. Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to see Anne would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
What do you mean you won't be coming home for the holidays?
He has a brand new game. Just beware the open flame.